£100. That is potentially what HMRC will collect by the end of today if many people do not submit their tax returns. Last year, at the end of the last financial year, not 2022, 2023, this one, the other one, 2021, 2022, over 600 tax returns were submitted late. Today is the 31st of January 2024, the last day for submitting your self-assessment tax return for 2022-2023. So if you haven't yet submitted your tax return, there will be a penalty if you don't submit it today. So in this Smart Money tip today, I want to talk about self-assessment tax return. My background is I'm a chartered accountant as well by training, as well as a financial coach. So I thought today I would dedicate it to talking about self-assessment tax return. And if you haven't yet filed yours, you scramble up quickly and file it before the deadline. Either get in touch with your accountant, have it done as soon as possible, or if you always file it online, make sure that you prioritize it. Don't do it at the last minute because you might make mistakes. Do it now. Just log in onto HMRC website using your government gateway codes and then file your self-assessment tax return. Otherwise, you might pay a penalty, and the penalties can sometimes go on for a while and can be very punitive, and you'll be losing money that way. So by the 23rd of this month, over 3.8 million people were yet to submit their self-assessment tax returns. That's according to the records in gov.uk. So today's the 31st, 1 week has passed. And if we are to go with the statistics of the previous time, over 600,000 people might not do that. And that is 60 million, because initial penalty immediately you submit, if you don't submit your tax return on time, £100 is charged to you. So with 600,000 people not doing that, that's 60 million. That's a lot of money for the government to just collect it like that. So if you do your part and submit your tax return on time, you can avoid that penalty. That £100 can do you something, you see. So submit your self-assessment tax return on time if you are self-employed, or if you normally just submit your self-assessment tax returns. And also check whether you're due to submit a self-assessment tax return. Sometimes you'll find out that if you submitted them previously, you might not necessarily have to submit it at this time. Check with the accountant. This is something that you should ideally do. So if you don't do it, there will be penalties definitely for not submitting your self-assessment tax return. After 3 months, if you don't submit, they will initially charge you £100. Then after 3 months, if you haven't submitted it, then there will be £10 per day for up to a maximum of £900. Then thereafter, there'll be another charge. So it's better that you submit your self-assessment tax return today if you haven't yet. So that's what I wanted to bring your way today. 31st of January in the UK, self-assessment tax return deadline. Submit yours if you're self-employed or if you normally submit your self-assessment tax returns. That is for now. For now. Now, on Friday as well, I have a special guest coming here, a very successful realtor. And if you're looking to either buy property or sell your property, or just understand the areas of property investment and what, you'll really find my guest who's coming here on Friday very, very inspiring and helping you do that. He's the mind behind the Wealth Creation Show. His name is Jim Parker, and of five properties. So I hope you'll tune in and get some insights really on taking that area of your life. If you want to get into property, understand, or if you have a property to sell, or if you have we want to buy a property, come and get some tips from this award-winning realtor, and it will really help you move forward. Or if you know of a relative or a friend who is in that sort of space at this moment in time, invite them and be part of the show on Friday and get some insights, tips, and tricks of how to do it. Maybe if you're selling, you can find ways of getting high value for your property, and how to prepare your property for sale and things like that. And if you're buying, find out a lot about that as well. So I hope to see you on Friday, and that you'll get some tips and insights from that. But for now, remember to file your tax return and prepare yourself to be here on Friday with Jim Parker, an award-winning realtor and a brilliant business guy. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Share this video, subscribe to my channel to get more smart money tips. I do it every week, 3 times a week at least. So there's a lot for you to get there to streamline your finances and make your way to financial freedom if that's something you're aspiring to in your life. I want to thank you for tuning in once again, and I look forward to hosting you on Friday. For now, bye-bye and God bless.